Hello and welcome to the Great Western Brick Show in Swindon for part number 2 of this amazing convention. So part number 1 was all about the main convention itself. Now it's time to look at all of the different Lego sets and the thousands of different Lego minifigures that are on offer. So you can see now you've got some of the Fabuland ones, you've got all the Simpsons coming down into the Minions. We will take a look at as many of these as we possibly can. We'll also try and zoom in on the prices where as possible. So you can see there's £8, £10, all the way to £40 I do believe for the Daredevil. You can see you've got all of the different Batman, all the villains and all those kind of things. So we'll have a look at these in a better detail where possible. You've got to remember that this is a very, very busy convention, so you might have to pause it in certain places. But you can see there, you've got Wonder, you've got, as you come down, you've got all the different Iron Man. As you keep coming down, you've got loads and loads of Wolverines, and then you'll soon start to get to the really expensive ones. So you can see you've got all the Green Goblin, loads and loads of different variations of Spider-Man, and then there he is. There's your £40 Daredevil, and the one behind him as well is also the one that I need. I think that one comes with the Spider-Man bridge. Now you've got all of the different Batman in there. I should have actually looked for a Ben Affleck version, but I didn't, which was a little bit silly. And then as we're coming through, you've got all of the different villains from Batman, which again, I should have picked some of those up, and I didn't. But we have got a huge amount of sets of new and old. So you can see that they've got the brand newer ones just there. There was about 6 different stalls here, all selling different types of bits and pieces. So the stall that we're looking at the moment, if you can see just behind those boxes where the big packets are coming out of those orange things just there, they are made up sort of mini sets of actual Lego. We'll have a good look at those towards the end of the video. I did pick up 1 or 2 things. Now you've got a lot of giveaway purchases for sale. So that's the new modern one for £20. You've got the lunchbox there. I think that was another giveaway for 20. And then you've got this brand new maze. Again, they're 30, I do believe, for those. And then you've got some other 12 and 1s. And then as we pan around, you'll suddenly see some of the much older giveaways and loads of poly bags as well. This stand had tons and tons of them. Some of them I'd never seen before. As we get down a little bit, there'll be some Batman ones from the Lego Batman movie that I've missed, and some this one and the one above it. And then to the right hand side, as we pan up and round, there's some bits and pieces that I had never seen before under a type of branding as well. So if you've got any of these in your collection, then obviously please do let me know. Obviously pause it where you need to, but they're the more expensive sets behind the one stand. So what we'll do, we'll go from this side, and then when we cut, we'll go to the other side of the stand, because this had a huge amount of sets on display. So you can see all of these are brand new in the box, by the way, as well. So you've got the Ninjago boat, you've got a really nice Winter Village train up at the top, which I think was retailing for £275, I think. So when those sets first come out, they're obviously in the price range of about £90, but the second they get discontinued, they double or triple their value at the very, very minimum. So we're still on the same stand, but on the opposite side. There is just sets for days. You've got some exclusive ones from the Lego house there. You had the Pirates, some of them were signed. Loads and loads of Mario stuff. Even at a convention, people aren't bothered about those. You've got some of the hidden side stuff. What I really liked about this stand is that we will have a better look at is they had full series CMFs of all the Simpsons. They had them of Looney Tunes, all of the different series numbers from the CMFs, and you could buy them from like £90 for a lot up to £150 for a group of them. So I thought that was a really, really nice thing. Or you could just buy the odd one for £10 and things like that. These are some of the other sort of giveaway bits and pieces, or the more hard to find sets as well, where they came out way back when. You can see we just looked at all the brick heads. They are all of the bricks that we're looking at now. So this is from Awesome Bricks. This is on the opposite side. So again, this is now stall number 4, I think, because the first one was 1, the 2, yep, 3. So this is now stall number 4. So everybody sells their minifigures in a different way, and they have them displayed in different cabinets. And you can see, depending on how hard to find the minifigure is, will depend on the price of that minifigure. So all of these are £4. Up on there, you've got the Holiday Main Street. Apparently, they had just sold the much older Winter Village set, which I do believe was the Market, but that went for about £240, I do believe. So it's a good price, it's a strong price, but I think it's a fair one as well. Huge amount of brickheads. So if you're, again, brickhead fan, you had one of basically every single one, so you could start a brickhead collection if you wanted to. Now, one of these stands did have the oldest Star Wars set I've ever seen for the most expensive money. So the set right behind, which we will get a better look at, the sticker on that was £800 on that one. So we'll finish the video with that one, so you can actually type in the product's ID. Now this, going back to a different stall, full sets, full seasons, look, £70, £60, £50. You got all the Simpsons, I think, were into the hundreds. I know the German football team was there, which I nearly picked up. So it's £85 for the complete set of all of the Simpsons. Looney Tunes was £75. So I thought they were really good value, actually. And then as we're coming through onto this side, you've got some of the other Winter Village bits and pieces. This one to your bottom right, the 8+ set, is the one that I picked up, because that is one that I did not have in my collection, because that was a giveaway from a little bit longer ago. So I've now got that one to add and do an unboxing unboxing video to add into my own winter display, so I am happy about that, and that'll be coming in a separate video. So you can see for £250 you got the Scooby-Doo, and yes, that did say £350 for the fishing shop. When that was in a sale, I think that was £115. So that is over doubled, if not nearly tripled in price as well. And then again with these, some of these are really good value, some of them are only £10, £12, £15. And then the other sets, when we have a look at the newer sets and the boxes, they're actually cheaper than the Lego website as well. So obviously the older ones are more expensive, the current ones are actually cheaper. So if you are going to think of coming to one of the conventions, you can save yourself some money and you can pick up some right bargains and some older sets. But yes, they did have absolutely everything here. How they managed to get all of this stock in the vans that they took, I do not know. But obviously you're going to have to pause it, hunt down the actual shops online, because all of these now, as you know, are official Lego sellers, which is always really, really nice and handy to know, especially with the minifigures, because you are never sure if they are knockoffs or they are real things. But obviously all the minifigures that we've been having a look at, they are real already. So what I was saying about the prices, that is actually cheaper than what it is on the Lego website. I think that's $19.99 for the Jurassic Park 4x4. Then you've got a full selection of all of the advent calendars. If you picked up your advent calendar yet, then again, obviously let us know in the comment section below which one did you also pick up. Harry Potter, you're not short on choice on that, because you have got, as you saw at the start, the new one, then you've got Diagonal Alley, and then you've got the massive castle as well. So you really are spoiled for choice with all the bits and pieces that you need. Then loads and loads of different Marvel and DC stuff. So the new Lego head, that is cheaper than what it is on the Lego website. The NES was. The Batwing was fair trade value, I think. Bear in mind that I think that has been discontinued. And then obviously you've got all of the sort of the smaller sets as well. So lots and lots of sets were selling very, very quickly. But as you can fully well imagine, the minifigures were the ones that were selling very, very quickly. Now, speaking of minifigures, look at the left-hand side, Series 13, Series 19, Series 16 and 17, and so on and so forth. And then I just then come round, pan across, and then come back up again. So you're going to have to pause it, and if there's anything in that cabinet that you need, then obviously hunt them down. But you can see you've got the Incredibles, you've got all the Disney characters, you've got Peter Pan, and then coming up you've got some of the other villains on there. They were really, really nice to see and just soak in, but obviously it was very, very busy, which is great for the people behind. So I just did this as quick as I could, and then I actually soaked it in myself, just to see exactly what was there. But that is the website, so if you want to get some genuine figures from that website, at least you now know where to go. And this is still the same thing. So you've got all of the Mario characters. I didn't pick up any of those. I've got all those horror characters. The one I didn't pick up was the one with the red and white hat. I should have got that one. I forgot that was in there, to be honest, once I finished doing all the videos. But I'm stupid, and it is what it is. So again, if there's anything that you want in your collection, what would you would like to see, and are you trying to go to a convention actually before the end of 2023? This was the first time I've actually been to this one, and I will definitely be going back again. But like I said, the actual main Lego convention video is over an hour long, and I will link it to the end of this video, so that way if you want to hunt that one down, it'd be a little bit easier for you, because the amount of sets and mocks that are on display were absolutely incredible. And it was lovely to meet so many of you as well that you were behind the trade stand. So I will tag a load of different people in my Instagram story and all that kind of thing, and see what happens with regards to traffic going to different people. Now again, all the Toy Story bits and pieces, so you can see that I think that's Woody there for 12. I think Buzz was 20, so I think Buzz was slightly more expensive. Then you've got the Pirates of the Caribbean, I think they're in the teens. And then you've got all of the different sort of Minnie and Duck, and what else have we got? A load of Indiana Jones. And then we've got all of the Friends. I'm looking through a very, very small viewfinder, so I should try and make this a little bit bigger so I can actually read what it says. So I'm squinting and just trying to guess. Now, with all the sets behind it, they were easy enough to grab, and some of these were very, very good value as well. So what we looked at the very, very start, I thought they were very good value. Now, this is what I was talking about with regards to the stand. That is what I picked up. I thought that was an incredible price for £25. No, they are not stickers. They are all prints. So I picked that up. I will do an unboxing thing for that and a little build as well, because it comes obviously with its own bag and all of the instruction manual for all of these. And what I will also do is from One More Brick. So it's onemorebrick.com is everything that we're looking at now, and they do have more different bits and pieces on their website as well. So if you want to get any ideas or just pick up yourself some little bits and pieces for your own display, this was something completely different that I really, really liked. And there are some other little bits and pieces that I think would work very, very well in my own display, but you can see you've got like the little cranes and the little signs and all sorts of different bits and pieces, and they're all different, completely different price points. I did like the German sausage one. I thought that was really nice, and obviously the food, the diner, little diner down there as well, that was another nice little thing. I think there was a little gym there as well, so it's always nice to see lots of different bits and pieces. But guys, I'm slowly starting to run out of time, so if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Feedback below, let us know what you think of the show. Did you go? Are you looking forward to going to the next one, or are you now going to look out to get one for the next year? As you can see, we're still looking at some of the different ways of how you can pick up all of the minifigures. You can see there's 5 for 20 on that one, it's 3 for 30 on some, 4.50 for whatever, there's 5 for 20. So each one in each different box was completely different prices, and there were all the different sets there. And yes, you did have some Lego brick built Pokemon different bits and pieces, which I thought looked fantastic. But I'm going to leave you with set number 10175, which was the most expensive set there. I do believe is £800 trade price, but I think it's over £1,000 online currently. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Ta-da.